All right, we're here. You brought me here for this.
I have brought you to the table. Table has been brought.
It's already been brung.
Bro. All right. So today is an episode that I am so excited about. It's called How to Torture Your Husband 101. Yeah.
Just get married. End of story. End of podcast. It's been great. We'll see you guys next week.
Oh my God. No, but we'll go there. Right. Awesome. So Morgan had this genius idea. All right. So some feedback we've been receiving is that everybody loves Morgan.
Look, I'm very in tune with the world and what's going on. And I know there's a lot of ladies out there with a lot of problems. And they need a strong male, masculine energy to come in and sort all the shit out.
Oh, God. Here we go. But that's been some feedback that people have loved Morgs, and also that they've been getting to know Morgs. And lots of the guests that we've had, or some of the guests that we've had, or all of the guests that we've had, I have had the mic more just because of the relationships that we've had. So
this has been a conundrum in our life for a long time. It's like I can't fucking get a word in ever, anytime as well. Like when we used to do live training calls and things in our business, it's just like I'm like, why am I here? I'm just like this spare dick in a wig.
For your pretty face.
Yeah, basically.
Obviously.
Trophy husband.
God. No, so we got this feedback, and then I said to Morgan, I really want to interview you. Yeah. I want to have you on the podcast so I can interview you. And you came up with this genius idea and said, well, you actually sent me a link to 100 questions to ask your husband or wife. They were lame. That was super lame, but cute idea.
They were written by a woman, so it's not my fault.
I'm actually gonna write some. I'm gonna put these questions that I ask up in the show notes, of course. Yeah. But I'm also gonna write a blog post on it because they were super lame. But the idea was born.
Yeah.
That I am going to ask Morgan, so wife to husband, questions that he has no idea that I'm going to ask him, but questions that obviously maybe you want to ask your husband, or wife to wife, husband to husband, whatever. We love all types here. But so I'm going to ask him this set of questions. I put it to my Instagram following, honey. Because we are open books. In our marriage, we actually don't have, like, one of the questions was like, how do you feel about females farting? Well, you get Dutch ovened like every other night.
How do I feel? How do I feel about it? I'm not an advocate. There's people like male fan. I'm an ally, and I'm not an ally of women fighting. Definitely not.
Oh
Not a fan.
Too bad.
Yeah.
Suck eggs, compadre. So, you know what I mean? But it's like we just have no secrets. We have no anything. So I put it to my Instagram following, honey.
Of course.
My fellow friends.
This is where all the intellectuals hang out.
Yeah, they do. And they gave me some brilliant questions. And also I said, if you could ask your husband a question and you haven't, because you're shy or embarrassed, what would it be? Now, this is what has come forth from that.
Okay.
And some things that people kind of wanted to hear. And I know the answer to pretty much all of these.
You're supposed to be asking me questions. You're doing a lot of talking, kid. We're 4 minutes. We're 4 minutes in.
I'm setting it up.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. So he doesn't know the questions, and I need you to tell the full truth.
Okay.
Okay. And not short. Like you're like, yeah, cool. Next.
Well, I'm a man.
I need to hear your feelings.
Okay.
Okay. Question number 1.
Sure.
Do you feel appreciated as a husband?
Of course.
Okay, cool.
Of course. Is this one you asked?
Yeah.
Or is this from you? Because I was like, if this is someone from your Instagram that's asking you to ask me this question, I'm like, because they don't want to ask their own husband. I was like, you need to go back and talk to your own husband. Of course I do.
Oh, no.
Of course I do. I can tell that's what you wrote down. Jesus. What would you do if I said no?
I'd fix it.
I feel great. I feel very appreciated.
Yeah. Why do you feel appreciated? How do I show you that you're appreciated?
You got a couple of tricks. A couple of things. No, you tell me.
I
tell
do.
me. Yeah. That's
Okay.
right. Show me a couple of times a week as well.
Okay, great. So, what, if anything, do you often need from me but are too afraid, nervous to ask for?
Too afraid or nervous to ask? There's nothing that I'm too afraid to ask for.
I've
asked for it all.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you say yes. You know? So the things that I don't get in our relationship, it's not from a lack of trying or asking. I can promise you that much. Right? There are no failings on my part. Only failings on your part.
I'm just laughing so hard because,
Do you know what? If I was honest, I'd like to buy more toys for myself, more shit that I like. Mm-hmm. So I suppose if it was anything, I'd be, can I spend some of our money on useless shit? I'd probably like to ask for a bit more of that. But hey, PlayStation 5's coming out, so.
And what did I say?
That's about $1,000 you're going to.
I'm gonna lose.
Basically. It's an investment.
Okay, so there's nothing that
when I make it big on the video game streaming world, and we're just like, I'm getting paid to play video games, you're going to be.
I've asked this of you for years.
I don't stream video games.
No, you don't, but I think you should because you love them.
I just can't help it. There's too many 13-year-olds that say racist and things about you.
They are so disgusting.
They about your mother, and I'm just,
They are actual. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so this came from quite a few women who I feel like are stepping into their power and wanted to ask their husbands this, but I know the answer to this, but it's a good one. Do you ever feel emasculated by my success?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Not at all. Because emasculated by your success. Success is great. Success is wonderful. But I feel emasculated by other men's success. I don't feel emasculated by my wife's success. I don't know why. Maybe I hold them. You
shouldn't.
I don't, but no, I don't. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's just weird. It shouldn't just be one of those things where I'm like, if a strong dominant male is really successful, and that can make me feel a bit emasculated, but shouldn't just the success in general make you feel that way? What is it about that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
And actually, I want to go here because
that's not.
No, because there's a thing where often if the wife is out earning or out performing or out shining or whatever, the husband, then there is that not pull, I don't know the word, but that tension. There's tension.
I think one of the things I definitely struggle is you've got a definite way of doing things, and me being a male, it's not the way I do things. So I suppose if there was anything like, it's probably just that. It's not that I feel emasculated by it. It's that it's kind of almost the opposite. It's that have such a feminine energy to everything that you do with business that I feel like the male masculine energy is difficult for me to bring into it.
We have talked a lot
Ponder
about
that one, Instagram.
Yeah, we have talked a lot about that. But then I feel like...
There's probably some psychologists in this go, this man is suffering from acute penis envy. Or some bullshit like that. Fucking hell.
Okay. This one's for you.
Yeah.
What is your current limiting belief that you know is holding you back?
What's that got to do with a relationship?
No, this is any questions I get to ask you.
Oh, okay.
Honey, you should have seen the list you sent me. It was like, what's your favorite color? So what's your current limiting belief that you know holds you back?
My current limiting belief that I know holds me back?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. I don't really think about it a lot. I'm sure there's definitely something. What is my limiting belief? People don't really want to hear what I have to say.
Aww.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like, I'm just like,
everybody does.
Maybe that's why I don't like posting on social media as much, because I really don't think people give a fuck what I have to say.
I care.
Because you know why? Here's the thing. I don't give a fuck what most people have to say. So don't feel bad for me.
This is so true. This is so true.
So I'm definitely the cool story bro.
Yeah.
Kind of guy.
I will be talking to Mox. He's like, cool story, bro. Needs more dragons.
Well, at least it would be interesting then if dragon showed up.
Okay, so you think people don't want to hear what you have to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can work on that.
Yeah.
Psychologist.
Or not.
No.
Yeah. What else have we got?
Okay. This is one I really want you to go deep on, honey.
Okay.
Penis envy. Why do men like porn so much? You definitely watch it.
Why do people like 2-minute noodles? Because it's quick and easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is this real though? Is it, like, seriously?
I think, look, again, there's no foreplay involved, right? You don't got to go to work to get busy with porn. You just put it and it's there. And I think as well, like if you've got particular like kinks or proclivities. It's all there.
Ooh.
It's all there. Like,
Do you feel then that if you have certain kinks and proclivities, I love that word out of
Yeah.
your mouth, by the way.
Proclivity, yeah.
Proclivity.
look it up. You'll find it's well used.
Okay. Do you feel like if men had their, or women and women as well, like,
Yeah.
holy hell, like,
Let me tell you, ladies, this is what you need to be thinking about, right? And guys, whatever. Or guys and girls and girls and girls and guys and,
all the rest of it?
and all the cucks.
Yeah.
You want, people want a person. You see, what I'm about to say is usually just in the traditional male-female. So I've
You
just
can
got to
go
say.
there. It's your
Okay. It's just yeah. Is that you want a person who is going to indulge every one of your sexual fantasies, plus throw in a couple of their own.
That's what you want.
I think it's what most people want, isn't it? What most guys want.
So, cheeky finger in the ass, yes or no?
Not for me.
Okay.
Hey, but if that's your thing, whatever.
But you just said.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's the saying. It's not like, oh, hey, we should like murder a goat and have sex on the dead goat or something. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, people are into weird shit. Like, it doesn't need to be too extreme, but it's just the saying, right?
Okay. So you're saying that men like porn, because this came up a lot. They were like, why does my husband, like, I want to know why my husband watches porn. I kind of feel like I know.
Sometimes it's much easier than trying to have sex with you. It's just to watch porn and get it done. It's better for everyone. That's generally what it boils down to, though.
I understand that because that's why I won't go there. This is your podcast.
It's not my podcast.
But do you feel like, so what I was going to say is, so you feel like men are watching porn because it's like get it done, fast forward to the bit,
Yeah.
crescendo, happy day.
Yeah, there's, I think, just my view of it. Sorry. There's, I think, obviously there's people that when they have watched so much porn, they stop having sex with their partner and they just get addicted to watching porn.
Is that a thing?
Totally is. I don't know. Apparently it is. If you read it online and stuff like that, and apparently the effects that porn has on the brain and serotonin and dopamine levels and stuff like that. And obviously people get used to watching young people as well, watch the extreme ends of porn and come into a relationship as a young person and think that's normal.
Yeah.
But
what's this?
Missionary?
Yeah. Style.
Yeah. So again, I just personally, I think because it's convenient, it's easy, it's there, it's free, it's you can.
Okay, let me ask you this then, because I feel like there's proclivities. I just want to hear you say that word again.
Proclivity.
How do you feel then that wives? Not awkwardly. I don't do awkward, so I know this isn't for me. Wives, this is for you, or husbands and husbands, whatever. Wives and wives. How can women have that conversation with their husband that isn't awkward about freshening up their sex life?
I am probably the worst person to ask. I don't know.
No, but if you could,
here's an idea. It just called me crazy. Just ask him. I don't know. Just ask the question. Like, hey, do you watch porn?
Well, no, I don't even mean about porn.
Get them to sit down and show them what they're watching on porn.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I can't do that with you because you delete your history.
Do you know why that is? Do you know why that
No, it's because you...
I don't delete my history. I've just set my browser up so it doesn't remember it. There's a difference. Okay? And the reason for that being is imagine someone sits down at your computer and the first key they hit is X, right? And up comes... There's like, can I borrow your computer for a minute? Oh, yeah, no worries, mate. Just, oh, my God! Right? The moment they hit like a key and then it all comes up.
Yeah.
Like, all your history.
It's all right.
Okay?
I think we're all friends.
It's to protect me, not you.
No, I know that. And that's my thing. Okay, so that's why men like porn so much. Ladies and men.
Yeah.
What would you say to your 20-year-old self, knowing what you know today?
Stop eating so much KFC. Mm-hmm. Stop drinking, start saving. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What else would I say? I was trying to think when I was doing when I was 20. We met when I was 20.
We met.
It's probably those, I think, when you ask that question, you got to think about what are the regrets I have looking back, because those are the things you'd want to change.
Yeah.
If the things you're doing well, just keep doing them well. I'll probably stop myself from buying a house in the next year.
Did you buy it when you were 21?
Yeah. Yeah,
Fool.
2021. And, you know, I'd probably just be a lot smarter financially would be the main things, making way better decisions financially. I'd be, rather than buying a house, I probably would have gone into the share market and, you know, probably looked at other investments and other things, not wasted so much money, put more money away, maybe started another business, had another franchise, something like that. You know, it would be, but that's the thing. You know, I'd go and bet all my money on West Coast Eagles winning the 2018 grand final because, you know, like that's the beauty of hindsight. You can just look back and go, I changed all this shit. But all that stuff that's happened is maybe the person I am today.
Deep. Okay. What is my worst flaw?
You can't tell a story to save yourself. I'm sorry. You can't. And it's painful. It's painful for me to listen to. Like I'm impatient. Like I know that's a flaw of mine. I'm super impatient. I've got a short temper.
What is a flaw of yours?
I'm impatient. I'm short tempered. I'm stubborn, and I can be like stubborn to a fault. Where even if I know I'm wrong, I'll dig my heels in. Arrogant at times.
Oh my god! I've just one.
Well, yeah. Ask for a few. I can say more bad shit about myself than I can say good things.
Okay, so what is your best trait?
Sense of humor, I think. And just the willingness to try new things, I suppose. Go places and do different things and always try and be open as I can. As long as the shit doesn't get weird. It's like I'm not the sort of, you know, there's a lot
Morgan's the guy that will say no to a mentor. Like if the mentor is like, jump, he's like, why?
Nah, bro.
Do I need to?
Yeah.
Who's coming with me? Like you challenge everything. I love it.
I'm not one of these sorts of dudes like, you know, I'll try and, you know, like you got these like men's circles and shit now where they're like roaring like tigers and shit. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not, bro. All right. If we want to do some men shit, let me take you 100 miles, 100 kilometers from the nearest town, drop you out there with a mud map and an axe, and then we'll act like men and we'll have to survive to get back in. Roaring in a circle?
Not for Mogsy.
Not for me.
Okay.
Hey, but if that's your jam, hey.
Okay. Have at it. So my worst flaw, can't tell a story.
To save yourself.
What's my best trait?
The way so you can walk into a room, right, and you can kind of just pick up on everybody's, not their energy, but like you pick up on little subtle social cues about the way a person might be feeling, or, you know, this person, that. You're amazing at reading a room, and you're very kind, and you're very open too with a lot of people.
It's lovely, honey.
Yeah, but I think I think that's the biggest one. Is like, and it really is a superpower because you'll be like, "Hey, did you pick up on that?" And I'm like, "Pick up on fucking what?"
I like give them a look.
Which is like, it was like, you know, it might even just be like a sentence someone said, or, you know, a facial expression and things like that. And I was like, I had a great time. I thought everyone did.
Someone's like crying in the corner. Okay, we're going to go big on this one. So what do you think you will be like as a parent not having kids yet? Like, so obviously we don't have kids yet, guys. So
Here's the thing about most idiots, right?
Oh, okay.
You ask them a question like that, they're going to be, of course I'm going to be fucking awesome. But then the kid grows up to be a fucking drug addict or, I don't know, communist.
Yeah.
Take your pick, something like that. And then like, how did it go wrong? It's because you're a shit parent, right? I think what sort of parent you're going to be, I think you don't get to make that call. I think ultimately when the child grows up and becomes an adult, you're going to be able to know what sort of a parent you were then. You're like, I'm a cool parent.
What do you think you will be like as a parent? How do you think you will parent? Now, we haven't had this conversation. So
I will rule with an iron fist.
I feel like you will.
No. I'll be, I don't know. I think the thing is with these, you try and think of the mistakes your parents made with you as kids, and you can, okay, well, I'm going to try and do a bit better. You know, not better, but just try and not repeat the same sort of things. But you'll probably, will just fuck up in another area. I'm going, I'm going to try and just do better than, you know what I mean? So I think, I think initially I'll be, if a kid's young, I'll be like pretty chill, pretty lax. And then when they get a bit older and like maybe they get their bike and they want to go cruise somewhere, I'll start to like clamp up a bit. Just the fear, I suppose.
I feel like
I don't even let the dog like wander off out the front. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like Morgs, what do you always say to me about like kids? You're like, oh my God, like give it back to me when it's 4 and
bring me a kid and then I can have a conversation with years 0 to 7 or 8. I'm not interested in.
I remember when Delilah, so our niece, but my maternal, so like my sister's daughter, Delilah, you were like, yeah, cool kid, whatever. And she's like the light of my life. She turned like, it was like 4 or 5.
I've gotten better now as all our friends have kids and stuff like that. But before that, I think before Delilah, there was no one in my family had kids.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this fucking alien in front of me? I'm like...
So how do you think you're going to parent? Do you think you're going to be a stern parent? Do you think you're going to be a relaxed parent? Do you think you're going to be a lazy
like
parent?
I just said like probably a lazy one eventually.
You're gonna be.
Eventually, like I'll give up. I'm like, oh, fuck this kid, right? But I'll be like relaxed. I think I'll be relaxed initially. No, when the baby's born, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'll probably be freaking out. Then I think as the child grows up, I'll get a bit relaxed. Then in the later years, around 10 or 11, heading into teens, I'll probably end up a bit stricter. But then it's like parents, they'll say this, they're super strict on their first kid. And then the second one, they're just like, have at it, kid.
Oh, yeah, I was the 4th.
Yeah, so I really don't know. I'm speculating. But I'd like to think that I'd be a good parent, relaxed, outgoing, have a good relationship, but also, hopefully guide this kid to make the right decisions and not repeat the same mistakes that I did and all that sort of stuff. But
let's say I'm so excited if we have a kid to look back and be like,
play this at his 21st.
Oh, for sure we will. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
What if it's a girl?
It's 2020. Are you already trying to put your social structure of gender pronouns on our not even conceived yet child? How fucking dare you?
Oh my God. Could be a girl though. All right, baby.
Could be.
And I laugh at this when I see this happening in real time. I do. I'm like, hello. But why do guys always check other women out?
I think it's biological.
I do too.
I just think that, I'm not saying we're not meant to be monogamous. I just think, like, it happens all the time. I'm just like, oh, hey, well, what the fuck? Like, I was just looking. And you're like, I'm very discreet though.
He is discreet. You are.
But I see some dudes and I'm like, and old men too.
You pull finger at men that look at me.
I'll be like sitting I'll be walking past from me to your way and I'll do it. I'll be like, fuck you, mate. Like right to their, like, because there'll be some old guy, like fat guy, and just like staring like at you. And I'm like,
Morgan is very...
she can see you. B, I can see you, mate. And it's like, but it's not even, there's no
Why does it happen then? Why do they?
I think it's just biological. I think heterosexual men are just, there's something wired into our brain where we're, I think it goes back to like caveman stuff, right? We're looking for food, we're looking for resources, we're looking to reproduce. That's our thing, right? That's been built and hardwired into us for a millennia. So I think biologically, a lot of those things is like, I do the same thing with food though. Like, when I'm walking past the shop, I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, look at that. That's great, right? Oh, fantastic. And I think men do the same with their eyes with the ladies.
See,
There's also the physical. Look, there's a lot of beautiful women out there, and especially like, when you see a gorgeous woman, it's like, I look and I'm like, oh, fuck, but it's discreet, and it's like, oh, shit. Oh,
not always, honey.
Like sometimes. I sprung a while ago, didn't I?
I
was just like coming out of the shop, so I was just like...
I was waiting
you were waiting. I was
waiting outside of a store.
Like, I was thinking something completely different as I was looking too. It was like, I was like probably the only time I'd be multitasking.
It was so funny and bad. But I laughed. He comes out and I was laughing. But can I say why? Because I'm like, go get your appetite anywhere, honey, as long as you're eating at home.
Wow.
Like, and because I look at gorgeous men.
Yeah.
100%. I'm like, it's not just biological. I'm like, oh, and I feel like women, like I watched White Lines recently.
Yeah.
Nuno Lopez is my new hall pass.
I don't know
Fact,
who that is.
he's a guy that is boxer on White Lines. Honey, if he knocked at this door.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'd call immigration. I'd be like, bro, what are you doing here? You're Spanish. How'd you even get here? Lockdown.
Oh my God. But my point is, we're so hard on men. We're like, and they are. You do 100% look at women more. But I'm like, I look at.
Yeah, look, again, I just think it's biological. I think, ladies, if you're someone, whoever it is, right? If you see your significant other staring at someone, like I think it's different between if they're constantly staring.
Yeah, I think there's a big difference.
I think there's a big difference. But if it's like,
being pig-headed about it.
There's subtleties and stuff like that. And if, If you know what their behavior's like, and if they're acting like weird and things like that, then you got a problem. But I think if you just like if someone catching your eye as you're walking past or things like that, there's nothing in that.
Yeah.
You're just making problems for yourself, and I don't think it's anything that getting upset or having an argument about it is really going to fix.
Well, yeah, I don't fight with you about it. I'm always like, I know what you got at home, honey.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay, so this came from a few girls as well. A few girls actually on Instagram.
Yeah.
I know the answer to this, but I want you to give it a voice. Do you really think women look better without makeup?
Can I tell a joke first?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Why do women wear perfume and makeup?
Oh my God.
Because they're all ugly and they all smell bad.
Babe, that's not a joke.
No, it was. No, I think.
That's not a joke.
Look, I don't know what the purpose of makeup is to take natural features and enhance them, isn't it? Mm. The natural contours of the face and highlight the eyes and things like that as well. So I think, do women look better with makeup? Yeah, I think they do. But I think there's also something to be admired about natural beauty too. Is that?
That's fair.
I think that's a reasonable
Anything's
answer.
fair.
I think because what am I meant to say? Like women with makeup look shit. Because that's the alternative. If I think women look better without makeup, I think too much makeup all the time. Like, what's up with women who go to the gym with a full face of fucking makeup?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't get it. Like,
but that's insecurity.
Is it?
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe they're just on the prowl. Maybe that's where all the.
But where do you go from that? Like, okay, if I was single,
I see all the single dudes chatting to the single chicks at the gym all the time.
And
so it's sexual signaling, isn't it? Isn't that what makeup is? When you think about it?
No, I don't wear it that often. So
but I think it's really when you break it down. I mean, I know it makes women feel confident and outgoing and things like that. But I remember a psychologist saying there's a reason why women in particular like wear red lipstick because of the color red and what it signals psychologically to the opposite sex or the person you're trying to attract.
I would definitely say because I never wear a red lip, but if I am, I'm DTF.
Yeah.
Like I know that I'm a sex siren, like, and I feel into that, and for sure.
Yeah.
But I think that's not most women that could just wear a red lip every day. I'd be like, that's shocking. But
it's very bold, isn't it? Like, would you wear it to work? I don't know.
What's a reward? I think the older you get, yes.
Okay.
And
again, I don't know. This is good. Just going to remember, people, I'm an idiot.
Me too. Go here then, because I know it's a makeup. So, do you think women look better naturally than Botox and filled?
Oh yeah, like
I think this is more the question.
I think this is a better question because do women look better with makeup? Yeah, they do. That's why they wear it.
Yeah.
But with like I see it here on the Gold Coast a lot, and it's such a shame. Young women too. Mm-hmm. Like,
but they look 40.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's anyway. But the thing around fillers and plastic surgery and stuff like that, it used to be a thing that older women would do to try and just tune up a bit, and obviously even then they go too far. But you see it here, and it's so obvious.
We see it everywhere
and
now.
It ruins this. For me, this is just my opinion. So don't get all up on your high horse.
No, but I have heard this from most men.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah. Look, there was a thing on Reddit where they ask, what is they asked, it's in a subreddit called Ask Men, and it's like there's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of men in there, right? And the question was, what is something that women do that men find unattractive? And the most upvoted and highly commented thing on there was overdone lips.
Yeah, and so many women do it.
And so many women do it. I don't understand why. It's because I understand I think there's a line that you can get to, and once you cross that, it looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
My opinion. Like, don't, again.
No, but I think, I would love to I think that's the answer. I think that's more the thing that needs to be answered, because it's like, I don't know, like, what came first, the chicken or the egg, in the sense, like, women are like, no, I don't do it for no man. But it's like, well, I find that you are, or for social esteem, like the Instagram and the photos and things like that.
I think there's a difference.
So I don't know.
I think if you've got I don't want to say an imperfection, but something that's bothered you about it, and it's something that's a healthy, not an unhealthy psychological thing that bothers you about the way your face looks or whatever. If that's something you want to address to try and balance out symmetry and things like that, and then make you feel more confident, by all means. But I just think so many people go way too far, way too quickly, way too young.
Yeah. So, and I remember being, how many best friends do I make in the sauna at our gym?
I don't know, because I don't go in there with you.
Well, every time I walk out, I'm like, I met so-and-so. And it's always guys. And when I'm in there, though, a guy was talking to me about it, and he'd just moved up from Sydney, and he's like, "Oh, it's so refreshing to just talk to a normal chick."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, blah, blah, what's been your experience? Like, I don't, what's normal?"
Yeah.
But he said, "Oh, just the girls, I find them very overdone and blah, blah." And I said, I wish more men, because I do feel, and I mean, if you're doing that, I'd love to hear, like, women that are like, "No, I do it for myself. I don't do it for men." But I have found often it's for a look. Obviously, it's not just to fix something like
Safe palate.
Whatever.
I wouldn't do that
No,
for something,
like
but-
an unsymmetrical face or whatever.
I think a lot of the time people are trying to achieve a certain type of look.
Oh, it's a Snapchat filter.
Yeah, Snapchat filter
sure.
or, a Kardashian-esque
Kardashian.
I don't give a fuck what they're called.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Or they see someone who is a celebrity or something like that. They want those cheekbones. They want those lips, whatever it is. Used to be Angelina Jolie used to be the
thing.
lip model.
And you're stuck with me, honey.
Yeah.
This is what you get. You lucky son of a bitch. All right. So if you could swap bodies with me for a day, what would your day look like as me?
Wouldn't be giving no head jobs. That's for sure.
I'd want one if I was a guy for a day. Oh, my God. For sure.
What would I do?
What would you do if you had my body for a day? Like if you were me for a day?
I don't know. I kind of
This
like
came from a gay man, and I was I love this question.
I kind of like being a guy and all the body parts that I have. I don't know. What would I do as a girl? Go to the ladies only section of the gym and do a massive fart and see if anybody says anything.
I talk to Morgs about this all the time. The fact
Yeah.
that men just shit so freely
In the shitter.
in the toilet
Yeah.
freaks me out. Like, I'm like, girls don't do that.
Some dudes in the toilet, when they come into the cubicle next to you, you hear them, right? And they know they're going to do like a massive shit. But you hear them try and disguise it. They're like, coughing.
Oh my God.
But there's no hiding that.
Oh my God, it's just beyond me. I'm like, so you couldn't do that in the well, you could. Have at it.
You totally can. Do you want to know a funny story?
Sure.
It's one time
do
I was at an event and I was actually speaking at the event. I was about to go on stage in about 20 minutes. People were rocking up, and I had the overwhelming urge to go to the toilet. And I was just like bolted. I was like, "Oh, toilet, bang, in there, sit down," unleashing fury. And then people started coming in, and I was like, "So far, so normal." Then they're all women. Turns out I'm in the women's shitter, unleashing hell on earth.
Never tell me this story.
And you were meant to be at this event with me, but you were somewhere else. So I was doing it on my own. And
Oh my God.
and I had to wait.
Oh my
I just couldn't stop, but I had to wait until it cleared out, and I had to make sure no one was in there, and then I had to like quickly get out of there. And it was the perfect crime because no one ever knew I was in there. But can you imagine if I came?
You never have told me this story.
I'm sure I have.
Maybe.
But imagine if I was doing. They came out and there were women in there, and they heard me, a male, in there doing that.
And you're a speaker.
Call the police. Yeah, and then I'm up on stage. Yeah, so that was.
You'd just have to change your message to like authenticity or something
Yeah, I'd have to tell a story on stage.
about it.
I was just in the toilet. God. Yeah. So anyway, that's
wild.
a
Okay.
side story.
Do you feel like there's any questions that I haven't asked you that you'd like or would be of interest of you to answer?
No, I think we should save one. This is fun. Maybe we can do another one if people like this and they can ask some questions. I have a thing, but I mean, look, there's tons of stuff that I'd like to talk about, but maybe this right now probably isn't the best one, but we can do more of these.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring you Morgsy Bear.
Yeah.
Unfiltered. I think they're good though. I think porn, makeup, fillers, appreciation, emasculation, limiting beliefs. Took you a while, which I love. You sage, wise man, you.
Wow. It's not something I think about. I'm like, I don't get up. I think women would know off the top of their head their limiting beliefs. 100%. I don't get up in the morning and go, what part of my psyche is holding me back today? And I'll write it down. Like, do you know what I mean?
Why is that though? Like, why do you think men are so hardwired?
Because we don't give a fuck about a lot of stuff like that.
But what about limiting beliefs?
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of them do. I mean, again, I think I'm speaking for myself.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Generalising here, but maybe it's because we don't talk about feelings and think about our feelings as much as what we do. I think we all have things deep down inside that are definitely holding us back, but we probably just don't consider them as much as We're not conscious enough, man. We need to get more woke.
Clearly.
Clearly.
All right, last question I just thought of.
Yeah.
What is one thing you would like to see from me to be a better wife?
Cooking.
It's never going to happen.
You're a good cook, though. Should
I'm
cook
a
me dinner more often.
Great cook. People don't know that about me. I'm actually a
great cook.
really good cook.
Look, we're both pretty good cooks. Okay, so if it's not going to be cooking, what else is it going to be?
I'll get you a chef though.
It's not the same. Just having your wife cook for you. It's not the same as having a chef cook is
gonna
great,
happen.
but it's not the same as having like me cook for you as well. So I don't know. Something else I'd like to see.
Would you really like me to cook more though?
No.
was like-
Occasionally. I mean, when we cook, I cook.
I cook.
Rarely.
I'm busy.
Yeah. Well.
I like business.
Something else I would like to see more of from you. I'd like to see you actually take a bit more time out for yourself and just to hang with us, like play a fucking board game or something. Just something stupid, you know? You're a bit of uptight like that. A bit of a squid. You got to always be doing something.
Yeah.
I'm like, just chill the fuck out, bro. Fuck, that's why you hate if I ever play PlayStation.
You have a nothing
You
box.
can't comprehend that I'm actually doing nothing. But you know what I mean? But having fun.
Just put 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
So I will. Okay, I can do that though. I'm learning, but I'm leaning into that at the moment. That's kind of my new thing in the last week. I'm like, I'm going to have more fun.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fun. I'm very fun, but I know what you mean. Like I can work a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay. And I was going to say one more thing, but it's gone. I'll have to wait till the next episode. All right. Well, I will leave it there.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing, honey.
That's all right. It was fun.
Yeah, good.
I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Maybe if you guys can come up with some good questions.
Yeah. So this can, if you like this can be the Ask Morgan segment. We are just flowing with this. We're having fun with it. And we do listen to your feedback a lot. So
yeah, we're going to sort out a bunch of stuff with the mics. I know we've had problems with volumes and things like that too, and technical stuff. So that's all a learning curve. But
we are listening, and you guys love the banter of us. So we are giving you that. But also you love Morgs. So I wanted to give you him. So
here I am.
Thanks for playing along, honey.
Thanks, babe.
And if you liked this particular episode, you have to let us know.
Yeah.
So leave a review. That's kind of the...
leave a 5-star review. We've had a couple of motherfuckers leave 2-star and a 1-star.
We know who.
I don't remember.
We definitely know.
Well, Anna's mum was one of them. We later found out because she doesn't know how to operate her phone properly. I think she went back and changed it.
She changed it.
But yeah, it's leave us a 5-star review.
No, leave us an honest review.
Give us 5 stars, but then say what you really think. All right.
No, but what I was going to say is because then it helps us. But if you like this, then email us questions or message Morgs on Instagram or message myself on Instagram. Slide into our DMs. And if you love this, it can become a bit of a like Ask Dr. Morgan, the straight shooter, shit talker, banterer, how to solve the world problems. But I've had a lot of fun. Thank you for the laughs, baby.
We'll do a serious one next one.
It's never going to happen.
No, next podcast in general. Like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, you're not serious, and I'm just never going to cook.
I am serious. I'm very serious.
All right, guys, we'll leave it there.
All right. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks so much.